Did you know that over 50% of adults over 65 struggle with sleep, and most quietly accept it as just aging? But here's what no one tells you. Poor sleep in your 60s and 70s isn't just uncomfortable. It may quietly shorten your life. In fact, chronic sleep loss is linked to faster aging, memory decline, heart disease, and, yes, a shorter lifespan. Not because of sleep itself, but because it robs your body of its most powerful healing hours. Sleep isn't passive. It's when your body repairs, restores, and resets. It clears toxins from your brain, balances your hormones, and strengthens your immune system. But when sleep becomes shallow or broken, that healing process starts to fail. And slowly, quietly, it chips away at your vitality, your independence, and your time. In this video, you'll discover the vital link between quality sleep and true longevity, how restless nights may silently speed up aging, why deep sleep acts like a natural shield for your heart, brain, and cells, and 3 simple changes that help you sleep better, age slower, and protect the years ahead. This isn't just about feeling rested. It's about honoring your health and your time, one night at a time. Have you or someone you love struggled with sleep after 60? Tap like if you care about healthy aging, and share your story in the comments below. Better sleep can bring more energy, more clarity, and more precious moments with those you love. Let's get started. What if I told you that every restless night doesn't just leave you tired? It may actually be aging your body from the inside out. Scientists now believe that even mild sleep disruptions, especially after age 60, can trigger inflammation, impair tissue repair, and accelerate cellular aging. It's like your body is trying to heal, but never quite gets the chance. You may notice it subtly at first. Your skin looks duller, your energy fades faster, your memory slips a little more often. Many people chalk it up to just getting older. But research paints a different picture, one where poor sleep is a major driver of physical aging, not just a symptom of it. Each night of deep sleep is when your body performs critical restoration tasks, healing micro damage, cleaning up waste, balancing stress hormones. But when sleep is restless or cut short, those vital repairs get interrupted. And over time, the result isn't just fatigue, it's faster biological wear and tear. In one study, older adults with fragmented sleep patterns showed shorter telomeres, the protective ends of chromosomes that shorten as we age. Think of telomeres like the plastic tips on shoelaces. When they wear down, the whole system unravels. That's your cells aging faster than they should. Even occasional tossing and turning can raise your cortisol levels and lower melatonin, 2 hormones that need to be in harmony for your body to stay strong and stable. And the effects aren't just on the inside. You may notice slower healing, greater sensitivity to stress, or a general sense that you're running low more often, even if your lab results look fine. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step toward change. Sleep doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. Even small improvements like setting a consistent bedtime or limiting screen use after dark can help restore your body's natural rhythms and protect your long-term health. Because it's not just about waking up refreshed, it's about waking up tomorrow feeling a little stronger, a little clearer, and a little more like yourself again. If you're finding this helpful so far, consider giving the video a like. It helps others just like you discover these health insights and reminds YouTube to keep showing you valuable content. Imagine if there was a natural therapy that repaired your heart, detoxed your brain, and strengthened your immune system all while you slept. No pills, no appointments, just your own body doing what it's meant to do. Sounds too good to be true. It's not. It's called deep sleep, and most seniors aren't getting enough of it. Deep sleep is the deepest, most restorative phase of the sleep cycle. It's when your body enters repair mode. Your brain clears out waste proteins linked to dementia, your heart rate slows and blood pressure stabilizes. And your body produces growth hormone crucial for maintaining muscle mass, bone strength, and youthful energy. But here's the problem. As we age, we naturally get less deep sleep. It's not that we need less of it, it's just harder to reach and sustain. And when deep sleep declines, so does your body's ability to heal, grow, and protect itself. A recent study from the University of California found that adults over 60 experience a 50 to 70% reduction in deep sleep compared to their younger selves. That means you're starting each day with less recovery, less resilience, and more silent wear and tear. What's more alarming, you might not even realize it. You may sleep 7 hours a night and still wake up foggy, achy, or anxious. That's because time in bed isn't the same as time in deep sleep. And without it, your body can't clear inflammation properly or regulate key hormones like insulin and cortisol. The result, you feel older, not just in your joints, but in your energy, your memory, your ability to bounce back after illness or stress. This is why sleep scientists now call deep sleep the fountain of biological youth. And the best part, you can nurture it starting tonight. Simple habits like turning down bedroom temperature, avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m., or using white noise to block sound disruptions can gradually deepen your sleep cycles. You don't need perfection. You just need progress. Because every night of deep sleep is a vote for your future self, stronger, sharper, and more alive. You might think your trouble sleeping is just about stress or too much coffee. But what if the real issue was something deeper, something happening inside your body? After 60, your hormones, especially melatonin and cortisol, begin to shift. And when they fall out of rhythm, your entire sleep cycle collapses quietly behind the scenes. Most seniors don't realize how closely sleep is tied to hormonal balance. And it's not just about falling asleep, it's about staying asleep and letting your body do its nighttime job. Let's start with melatonin. Often called the sleep hormone, it rises in the evening to signal that it's time to wind down. But as we age, melatonin production naturally drops, and our brain becomes less sensitive to its effects. That's why so many older adults feel tired but wired exhausted, yet unable to truly drift off. On the flip side, cortisol, our natural stress hormone, can remain elevated at night due to lifestyle, light exposure, or chronic inflammation. When that happens, your body can't fully relax. Instead of healing, it stays on high alert like a car engine idling through the night, burning fuel but going nowhere. This imbalance doesn't just ruin your sleep, it quietly weakens your immune system, increases belly fat, raises blood pressure, and shortens your patience during the day. And perhaps most alarming studies show that disrupted cortisol-melatonin cycles are linked to earlier onset of Alzheimer's and cardiovascular decline. Not overnight, but over time, quietly, consistently. The good news, you can gently guide your hormones back into rhythm without medication. Simple steps like dim lights 2 hours before bed, avoiding screen time after sunset, or stepping into natural morning light can help recalibrate your internal clock. Even better, eating your last meal earlier and going to bed at the same time each night sends a powerful signal to your body. It's time to reset. It's time to heal. Because when your hormones sleep in harmony, so do you. And that harmony night after night is a quiet but powerful path to living longer, feeling better, and aging well. Most people think inflammation only shows up as pain. But in reality, chronic, low-grade inflammation, especially in seniors, often has no obvious symptoms. And lack of sleep may be the hidden fuel behind it. In fact, scientists now call it inflammaging, a slow burn that ages you from the inside out. Sleep isn't just when your body rests, it's when your immune system does its most important repair work. But when sleep is cut short or fragmented, something alarming happens. Your immune system stays on high alert. Instead of calming inflammation, it starts firing in the dark, sending out chemical messengers that your body doesn't need. The result? A cascade of silent damage. You won't feel it at first, but over time, this low-grade inflammation quietly breaks down your blood vessels, irritates your joints, disrupts insulin sensitivity, and impairs your brain's ability to clean itself. It's one of the key reasons why poor sleep in older adults is linked to higher rates of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and even depression. And the worst part, it can sneak up on you even if your sleep only feels a little off. But there's a bright side. Because inflammation is highly responsive to positive change, and improving your sleep is one of the most effective natural anti-inflammatory therapies available. Not pills, not expensive supplements, just deep, restful, consistent sleep. A simple nighttime wind-down routine like reading a physical book, dimming lights, or playing calming music can lower nighttime cortisol and allow your immune system to do what it was meant to heal. And if you're struggling to fall asleep because your mind races or your body feels restless, consider a technique called progressive muscle relaxation, slowly tensing and releasing each part of your body from toes to head. It's clinically shown to reduce nighttime inflammation markers and help you drift off more deeply. Because every night of deep sleep is a step away from chronic illness and a step toward a longer, healthier life. If this is resonating with you, don't keep it to yourself. Tag a friend or loved one who might be struggling with sleep. They may not realize it's connected to their memory lapses or confusion. You walk into a room and forget why. You misplace your keys. You pause mid-sentence, searching for a word. Is it just age or something deeper? What if the real culprit isn't your brain, but the way you're sleeping? As we grow older, it's easy to assume memory loss is inevitable. But here's what scientists have uncovered. The deepest stage of sleep, known as slow-wave sleep, is when your brain performs its most vital housekeeping. It's the time when your brain clears out beta amyloid and other toxins linked to Alzheimer's disease. It files memories, repairs neural connections, and strengthens the circuits that help you stay sharp and emotionally balanced. When you don't reach this deep sleep stage because of light pollution, stress, late-night eating, or poor sleep hygiene, your brain can't complete that process. Instead, those toxins linger. Your memory weakens, your focus drifts, and over months or years, what seemed like normal aging may quietly evolve into cognitive decline. But there's hope, and it starts with protecting your nights. One simple but powerful way to promote deeper sleep is by adjusting your light exposure. Spending 30 minutes in natural morning light helps reset your circadian rhythm. In the evening, dimming your lights and turning off screens at least an hour before bed signals your body to start producing melatonin, the hormone that brings on deep sleep. Another tip: avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and limit alcohol in the evening, which can fragment sleep and rob you of that crucial slow-wave phase. Even quiet activities like journaling before bed can ease mental tension and help your brain wind down fully. Deep sleep isn't just about rest. It's about defense. And in a world where dementia rates are rising, the way you sleep tonight could shape the clarity of your mind tomorrow. Did you know that after age 60, adults can lose up to 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade? But what most people don't realize is this poor sleep doesn't just make you tired. It silently weakens your muscles overnight. Yes, even if you're eating well and staying active. As we age, maintaining muscle strength isn't just about staying toned. It's about preventing falls, moving freely, climbing stairs, lifting groceries, living independently. But muscle maintenance doesn't happen in the gym alone. It happens while you sleep. Deep sleep is when your body produces the highest levels of growth hormone, a vital signal that tells your muscles to repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. But when sleep is cut short or fragmented, that signal weakens. Your body becomes less efficient at processing protein, less responsive to physical activity, and more likely to break down muscle instead of building it. And it's not just about hormones. Sleep deprivation also raises cortisol levels, which directly counteract muscle synthesis and promote fat storage instead. Over time, this leads to what researchers now call sarcopenic obesity, the worst of both worlds: low muscle, high fat, and higher health risks. But here's the empowering part. Just by improving your sleep quality, not even increasing your workout, you can preserve more lean muscle mass, improve balance, and stay more agile with age. Try this. Avoid eating large meals or sugary snacks right before bed, as these can disrupt blood sugar and interfere with sleep hormones. Consider light stretching or slow walking after dinner, which helps calm the nervous system and improve sleep depth. And keep your room cool around 65 degrees is ideal for muscle repairing sleep, because muscles aren't just built in motion, they're built in stillness. And every hour of restful sleep is another investment in your strength, your safety, and your independence. You walk into a room and forget why. You pause mid-sentence, searching for a word that used to come easily. You laugh it off, but deep down, it worries you. What if this is the start of something more serious? Mild forgetfulness is often dismissed as normal aging. But when these lapses become more frequent, or when sleep is poor, it may be more than just age. Sleep plays a critical role in memory consolidation. It's during deep, slow-wave sleep that your brain reviews, organizes, and stores the information you took in during the day. But here's the catch. Seniors often get less deep sleep and more nighttime awakenings. This fragments the memory-building process. And over time, that disruption can lead to cognitive decline, confusion, and even early signs of dementia. Researchers at UC Berkeley found that older adults with poor sleep showed more buildup of beta amyloid, a brain plaque associated with Alzheimer's disease. And not just that sleep loss reduces hippocampal activity, the part of the brain that forms new memories. If you've noticed your memory slipping or feeling foggy in the morning, your brain might be asking for deeper rest. But the solution isn't just about more hours in bed, it's about improving sleep quality. Try keeping a consistent sleep-wake time even on weekends. Dim your lights 1 to 2 hours before bed to support melatonin production. And avoid digital screens late at night. They emit blue light that delays sleep and disrupts your brain's rhythm. You deserve to feel sharp, present, and confident in your thoughts. Sleep isn't just a break, it's brain protection. And the earlier you support your sleep, the longer you'll keep your mind strong. If you've made it this far, it means you care about more than just sleep. You care about your future, and that changes everything. Picture this: a soft light, a warm cup of chamomile tea, your favorite book resting nearby. Outside, the world slows down. Inside, your body prepares for healing. This isn't just a routine. It's a ritual one that guards your years, your strength, and your peace. In the rush of modern life, rest is often the first thing we sacrifice and the one thing we need most. But here's a truth we often forget. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a living investment. An investment in clarity, in emotional resilience, in the simple joy of waking up with energy, not exhaustion. And for seniors, it becomes even more vital, not just for today's energy boost, but for protecting every tomorrow. So let's reframe how we think about sleep. Not as a battle to win or a chore to manage, but as an act of self-respect, a gift we offer ourselves every night. And yes, some nights will still be hard. There will be worry, discomfort, restlessness. But the point isn't perfection, it's presence, and the willingness to return to rest again and again with kindness. So tonight, set your phone aside a little earlier. Create a quiet space. Let your body wind down with a warm shower or calming music. And when you lie down, remind yourself, this moment matters. Because the better you sleep tonight, the more fully alive you'll be tomorrow. Tonight, we've explored how sleep isn't just rest, it's restoration. We've seen how just a few simple shifts, from what you eat to how you wind down, can protect your memory, your heart, and maybe even add years to your life. Not by chasing perfection, but by honoring your body's rhythm, night after night. And if you've ever laid awake at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling, wondering if you'll ever feel rested again, you're not alone. We've all been there. But tonight, I hope you feel something else too. Hope, because change doesn't require a miracle. Just a few gentle steps, repeated with care. If this video brought you clarity or comfort, tap like to let us know. And share in the comments. What's the one nighttime habit you want to change first? Let's support each other in this journey, one peaceful night at a time. Remember, better sleep isn't just about feeling better tomorrow. It's about protecting your joy, your strength, and the years still waiting for you